Good afternoon. I hope everyone's having a lovely Saturday. Turn my sound off. I do that. Why? I keep forgetting to turn my sound off nowadays. So I hope everyone is doing well. I hope those of you who are not at Adepticon are having a lovely weekend. And next year, maybe I'll be there. That is the plan right now. I've already started a plan. I'm trying to find competitions to paint minis for and things. I think I have about 4. But they don't seem to have a centralized list anywhere, which is a little annoying. But I don't think that they ever do. So, cheers to everyone else. Cheers to everyone else who's actually stuck at home, like me, and who's not at the big show. So, but I said it's funny because maybe I have to turn this light down just to hear. Oops, wrong color. Oh, white. I'm sorry. Let's turn the light. 3. Let's go up 3. I'm like my Kawna minis thing, and it looks really. It looks very, very bright. So today we'll have our usual. I'll sit here and paint for a little while, and then we'll have our show and tell. And then we'll raid. I think we're going to raid Baldy. So we have this awesome lute playing cat. And I started on the guitar, the lute. I'm calling it a guitar. It's a lute. So I was looking at the green on this. And I like it, but it might be a little too... It might actually kind of clash. Get my thing over here, because that's where it really is. So I'm thinking about actually trying to glaze in a little bit of peacock green, which is a little bit more blue. Maybe, let's see. Something that's... can maybe bring it a little bit away from yellow. Where should I put it back? Oh, that's ancient. I do know I put it back. Where is it? At least I thought I put it back. I didn't put it back. Oh, where are you? Then again, I can't see crap with my glasses from far away, so... It's not up here. Where the heck did it green? I'll be sad. That's a color they don't make. Oh, no, that's basilisk green. It is peacock. Let's look at everything. Let's see. I've also been painting on the go here, so it's probably in here. Let's see. What's in here? There's a couple of greens. Yeah, it's in here. My little travel case. I just want to lightly glaze. I don't want to try to darken it much. I want to lightly glaze it just to bring it back a little more. And pokey to it. So I don't know what Baldy's plan is. I pinged him, so I don't know what his plan is. If he's gonna be streaming later, earlier, or whatever it is. I'll say again, I hate time zones, and I hate daylight savings times in time zones. Alright, we're going to try a little bit of this, probably on the bottom section. Definitely a little bluer. I think that looks alright. I'm just trying to shift the color of hair a little less yellow green and a little more slow on in that little section. Ooh, my paint went all over my palette. I think part of my issue with this is I was looking at my pictures on my camera. Probably a stupid idea to judge it that way. I was like, I'm not sure if I like this combo that much. Or as much as I could. I don't hate it. He says I'm just gonna go all out. So Lotus K. Who we got? We get Casmania. So yeah, we have the sad kids go, hey, Jotun, send me the stuff. I want to put it on my stream. And I want to promote you. And just send me what you got. If you want to do more with it, that's up to you. I'm happy with what you have. I sent you my email. I realized you didn't have my email address until I sent it to you. Like, there's no way for him to know how to actually get in touch with me to send the files. I was going to try to actually steal it, but it doesn't work. I need the actual PNGs because they're transparent. If I just steal it off of Discord, they're not transparent. Oh, I like that better. I think I like that better. So that was like the annoying thing bothering me. I wanted to be a somewhat desaturated bag, but I think it needed it a little bit more saturated toward the blue side rather than the but yeah, I want to put the little fairy somewhere on here, probably at the corner if I can find spots. I'm running out of spots to put stuff on my stream. You know, I want to use the emote. I have one emote slot. So I can use that one.
Moist.
Moist? What's moist? Oh, no. Wait a minute. I thought you were driving. Are you not driving, Wister? What'd you miss? Me basically saying, I hate this color. I don't hate this color, but it needed to be shifted a little bit more of a blue-green than a yellow-green. And me yelling at Jotun Heart, they has to send me my files of that awesome fairy that will be working on my stream, or will be flying on my stream somewhere. As well as me adding an emote. I have an emote slot I can add. Actually, I have 2 emote slots I can add. I have 1 slot. Let me see. Let's go to my emotes. Now, I've made most of them. Oh, it's hype. Hype. If you can find a good thing for hype, maybe even that little thing would be good for hype. When you did. All the others I've designed myself. Hype is the one I sort of stole because I couldn't think of anything to do. So, Night Whisper, here's the thing I was thinking. Is you mentioned about how Adepticon and your daughter's spring break might coincide. I was thinking, though, I wonder how far out of the way Cornell is from driving to Milwaukee. I wonder if we could just pick her up on the way home. If she could wait till Sunday. I will, if If worst comes to worst, I can drive. I mean, I've made trips like this. It's when that gel tip or it depends on who wants to do it. Hey, Baldy, when are you streaming? Good evening this afternoon. I love that. Good evening this afternoon, or good evening this afternoon. And some places it's still morning. It's morning west of here. It's still before noon. So anybody in Central Time Zone, good morning. Yeah. So I thought it was funny that I'm working on stuff for ReaperCon while Adepticon's going on. And everything these days is Adepticon, Adepticon. Even Reaper Minis is at Adepticon. You know what? Next year, we'll all be at Adepticon. The mass crew is going to Adepticon. At least that's the plan. I think I like that. All right. Back to the fun parts. So I'm thinking, so this is where the strings come in. I don't know all the names of good things of guitars. I think you should, but I think most likely I would still go and could take a bus home. And she could take a bus home. Well, as I said, how far is Cornell out of the way? Because it's in New York, and you have to drive through New York to get to Milwaukee. You need to go. You need to go, and we all need to do golden. I'm trying to compile a list of different competitions there, and so far I think I've found 4. They don't have a list anywhere. So it's like, BattleTech has one, or I don't remember the company that makes it because with an A. Alchemy, something along those lines. They run one. There's Resin Beast, which is pretty famous. There's Golden Demon, which is really famous. And then P3, or let's call it Steamforge, and is running the P3 Grandmaster, Painting Grandmaster competition. Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. We could foreseeably pick her up on Sunday on the way home. Unless it's too far out of the way. But if it's not that far out of the way, it's something we can discuss. You know, it's just a matter of we'd have to have room in whoever's car we're taking. I guess we're all used to driving long distance. Alright, what do I want to do? I want to work on the loot. I guess I want to work on the loot. I guess part of it is I'm just a little stuck as to what to do on this loot. Alright, I think for the sake of color scheme and such, of course all my non-metal metallics are also in here. Okay, carbon gray. That's alright. Let's just extend our thing from like 12 hours to... I'm kidding. I said, I was just thinking this morning, I'm like, maybe we should talk about we could talk about this. So when are you back? Tomorrow? Are you going to be back like later tonight? Like late tonight? Or are you actually coming back tomorrow? Gonna paint over the whole thing. I know there are strings, and I'm not looking forward to painting those damn strings. I should have painted this thing first and got it out of the way. I think that does work better. Okay. I'm like a little, like, keep staring at the thing. Let's see how for the weekly. Well, I mean, you have all day tomorrow. Alright, so that's... I'm looking at my... Nope, that's not it. I've been using... Nope, it's the other one. It's Tempest Gray, which is a good gray, I think, for non-metal metallics. I'm gonna wipe off all my green paint because it really kind of exploded and spread out through my entire palette, or a lot of the palette. Did not really work. I was trying to put it in the middle. So yeah, we all need to do Golden Demon entries. We need to do, oh my god, I want to join oh fuck, Brush for Hire's Troll the Golden Demon Awards. Go by Yang, the Storm Dragon from the distant outside army of Cathay. Oh yeah, I mean, Jesus, those minis are... Curse you for posting that. No, that'd be totally up here. Just remember, for the Golden Demons, you gotta try to paint it to lore standards. If you go too crazy, they won't even consider it. Or you said, you know, I'll let you know. That's what the whole Troll, the Golden Demon Awards is about. This year it was Fuzzy Space Marines. Just ridiculous. I need a little bit of light. It's such a small thing, I can't do a lot. Gamer DJ! Hey, Gamer DJ! We could paint together later today. I said, look at my big boy! Look at my big boy! Look at Boss Nick Rod. It's not, you know what, he's much brighter off camera. When he's not on camera. But, that's what I got done so far. The other night, I basically painted all of the dark gray for all my non-metal metallic steel I'm doing. Right in there. Oh my god, so, I guess done. I think it is, I think those sections are mostly done. But it took me all friggin' 4 hours or so to paint all that gray, all these dark gray areas. It's gonna be a nightmare because of so much non-metal metallic. So, Gamer DJ, did you look at Orc Log? Did you look at the sneakiest of boys? Well, he does have some purple in him. I mean, all the shadow is purple. Oh, that's right. He's a sneaky boy. I need to put more purple in him. I mean, I'm doing snakebite colors. Ah, shit. That's right. He is a sneaky boy, and I don't have any purple. Like, I just have purple in the shadows. I'm going to have to add some purple into this. Maybe I'll do the belt purple. Maybe I'll put some purple into those blades. That'd be cool. Definitely maybe some purple on the little things there. Oops, I don't even have it right. Purple up in here. Maybe purple for the belt buckle. Instead of just... I painted for like the non-metal metallic. He is also a competition piece, technically. It's a little bar competition. Alright, see you, Night Whisperer. Have a great trip home, safe trip home, and we'll see you on the other side. Just, you know what, definitely focus on getting home. I think I need to add a little more gray onto a couple of these areas, but maybe I'll come over and we'll talk about this. But back to this thing. Oh yeah, so I was grabbing some white. Where is my white? I have to pull the thing up and look at it. Oh, it's the thing that fell over, of course. This is all the colors I brought to paint him, actually. Boss Snickrat. So, yeah, I'm looking up. So there are... I said I found four competitions. One is BattleTech. I've never done BattleTech, but I've always thought they were really cool. And I actually do have a whole bunch of BattleTech minis that inherited from one of the Kickstarters. Privateer Press. Oh my god, there's so many fucking amazing minis in Privateer Press. Where do you begin? I have one actually that I bought for a painting competition. For a in-store painting competition. I had actually bought two. But I didn't, I bought two, but I wasn't, but I painted the other one. And it was the one that actually got a bronze medal at Nova, so... Trying to fix this. It's such a small area that's like... BattleTech RPG when I was a kid, yeah. Robots Old School X. It's cool. And, there's actually somebody, I can't remember which, I think it was TotalCon, who comes and actually paints with me at TotalCon, who actually teaches the painting classes there. Really cool to see her growth as a painter. Let's try this again. Where do I think the light is hitting here? I think. So small. Oh, I'm not getting any paint on there either. So the way that this little sculpt is, it does feel like there's like two bumps here. It's almost like enough room in the top one to actually add a little bit another color in there. Where is my steel pigeon? Said, unfortunately, the non-metal metallics are so small in this. I can't do tons with it. On the other hand, it said, then I've got Boss Nick right there, who's got so much metal in it. Oh, my paints are wet because that's right, these on the side I used as the watercolor. So I didn't dry it out very well, apparently. Whoops. Ow. I just noticed I clipped my white here. A little bit of green. Come on. I'm gonna have to go over that again. Let's have a little bit of steel blue. Because this looks like there's enough room to add this other color. Add a little onto the other one here too. It's so small. Robots. And the reality is, this thing doesn't actually have a lot of light hitting it. So. So, maybe it shouldn't be super bright. I should just highlight it first. Not a lot of. The light. The white really makes it shiny. There we go. Keep scooching my thing way over. What the hell? Alright. There we go. It's over here. Paper Steel Blue is so nice. I really like it for metal metallic steels. This one needs a little work too. Okay, that's better. Maybe someday I'll get better at this whole streaming thing. Hey, links in your email. Awesome. I'll make sure I snag those files and get them on here. Links. Yeah. Hey, do your Twitch. Maybe you should white, Oh, okay, cool. So it's you put it on a Google Doc or Google Drive. Cool. I will snag those. So there is one artist in all the music all these emails. There's one music artist that for some reason has not been white listed. And I keep getting on my videos, you know, if you watch the rebroadcast, there are areas that are muted. So I peel them every time, and every time they go through. It's like, you know, why don't you friggin' change, you know, or somebody needs to change something. Maybe not Twitch. I heard a dingy ding. Hey, thank you for the sub! First of all, thanks to all the subscribers. So first of all, Gamer DJ. Who else subbed? Somebody else subbed. Night Whisper subbed. Thank you guys. I keep thinking it would be fun to do a subathon stream. And I just tell all you guys who normally sub, hold on to your pings. And then you let them all loose that day. I'd love to do that. So how are you? Meow. Yoshinara, with all these cats, I do. I keep thinking of you because you're the cat person around here. All right. God, what do I want to do with this? I need to look up loots, actually. I mean, I got to do some highlighting on all the things I've painted already, other than the thing I just did. What's holding the strings? What are the little screws that are holding the strings? And I'm really bad at naming the parts of a friggin' guitar. Even though actually I own one. I mean, in modern lute, it looks like they're plastic. Are they wood? Where's the one I was looking at? It's a Turkish lute. You can definitely buy a lute. What? Oh, boy, they certainly range. I see ones here for over 1,000. I mean, it's like any musical instrument. I see ones for under 100. Found a lute that was in the Metropolitan Museum of Art. They all look just black. I mean, it'd be fun to learn how to play. That was not real helpful. Purr, 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 I really am. I love cats too. Hey, John the Templar, how are you today? Maybe I'll make the little pegs actually wood. Maybe I'll make them a brown color. And the lighter brown. I have wood browns. I actually that's leather. Where's my friggin' shield brown? Oh yeah, Baldy, when are you streaming today? 6 miles, we have 4 to go. But you've got more than half done. What's the problem? god, I can't even... I can barely make them out. Sometimes you go for realism, and sometimes you go for artistic design shit. Have to straighten that up. I mean, imagine the pegs used to be wood. A bit more, an hour. After so you're gonna do Necromunda. You know it's appropriate because it is. It's Adepticon weekend. It's one of the bigger Warhammer. This is so hard. It's so tiny. 3D printer printed something that tiny. I managed not to like knock them off. I'm probably finding that top one. Sorry, I'm actually using... I gotta put it over something white, so... Sorry, I know it now. I know for sure it's off camera, but I need to... I guess they're not even. Alright, I'm gonna get black. And I'm going to paint the top of that again. Also remember, underneath it's black and brown. So I wanted to be like a really dark wood underneath. Next week back. I know! I'm so friggin' happy. I hate this friggin' bullshit of how we're springing ahead and even falling back weeks apart. Yep, this is so fucking ridiculously tiny. I don't know if they'll even doing this. I'm not even sure if they're really even going to be seen. I'm pulling my tricks though. Of paint them, you know, contrasting colors. So. As I said, I'm starting with a much lighter brown known as shield gray, which is a mid-tone of Reaper's wood colors. Alright. There's a reason why I didn't want to do this damn blue. That's why. Oh my gosh. I do. This I thought was going to end up being very pinkish, but I actually really love the color. I'm almost afraid to touch it. All right. Still like looking at that green. So this is what I do. I'll hop around my piece too. If I see something I don't want to forget to change. I'm looking at the bag again. Dark green. This is a pretty dark green. Okay. I was like, I think I'm avoiding things on this guitar because I'm like, don't know what to do with it. Oh God. So I haven't asked. What is everyone up to? What are you all working on? In the world is it already an hour into the stream? I'm now looking to see. It's like I didn't want to actually go to it. I wanted the picture. Oh, I can't do that. Huh. I don't look like there's a lot of reflections. Especially in the black. It's a very matte black on that on the handle. I do need a light and probably a little bit on this side. And then the strings are going to provide a little interest, visual interest too. Alright, so I'm going to get gray. You're painting a polished version of my rusty Tin Man. Oh, so you're doing a non-rusty Tin Man. Cool. I get Tempest Gray out. Not dry brushing. I'm sort of... But I did take up some paint off the brush. To do this. I want just a subtle highlight on my black there. So I take a little paint and I kind of rub it a bit off. Get extra moisture out. Moist. I said moist. Just work up a little bit of a couple of things. So, and just also the other thing too is today there was an eclipse. Was anybody in an area like you couldn't see it here? It was cloudy. Did anybody see it this morning? I was very bummed it was cloudy. Well, thank you for the shout out. Thank you for shouting out Baldy. Oh, can you shout out Night Whisper or did you already get it? Nope. Can you shout out Night Whisper too? If you didn't, maybe you did. He beat you here too. Oh, yep, that's true. Cyanus counts. You know what? Maybe we should shout out Lotus. Because, you know, somebody might be streaming soon. We need to shout out. I'm going to do it. Shout out Lotus. I'm shouting out Lotus K because Lotus K has a plan to start streaming. I mean, she showed her desk. And there's definitely a camera there. So, here's the thing. You need to get to 50, I believe it's 50 followers to be able to become an affiliate. So, we need to get you, you know, and they can follow you at any point. At any point. You know what? Let me make sure I follow you. Now, Jeltip found out there's a maximum. Shall we go to the Discord? Shall we go to that Discord? Trust me, take the followers. Followers are free. Shall we go to the Discord, you know, for Middle Miss? I don't know what you're talking about. I believe that was in 1 hour photo, right? Yeah. It's a 1 hour photo. I present the evidence that she knows exactly what I'm talking about. Look at that microphone and camera setup. That's not for streaming at all. In fact, you even admitted it. Also, look at how neat her desk is. Alright, you know what? Mine is like a disaster compared to this. Mine's not terrible, but it is definitely, compared to hers, it's a disaster. I do hide a lot of stuff underneath my desk. Everybody give her a follow. Because we need to get... You know what? If she doesn't ever do it, don't feel like this is pressure. It's not, okay? If you don't do it, and you decide to, it's okay. That's all right. Follows are free. However, you do need to get to 50 before you can hit affiliate, and that's when all the fun begins. That's when you get your emotes and things and your channel points and things like that. So you want to get to, you at the very least, even if you don't care about the monetization, you still want to get to affiliate so you can use the features. So follow Lotus K, everyone. Let's get her to 50 before she even starts. And we're also, by doing that, we're all encouraging her to do it. She's such a liar. Your desk is beautiful, so shush. I can do a little scan around mine. I do painting racks on the walls, and I got one, but all my Warhammer paint are sitting on my desk right now. Like all these Warhammer paints are just sitting here. If they don't go on my wall, I have a shelf space to put them in. I've got my minis sitting here. This is my inspiration piece for my little competition piece because I want them to kind of match. I've got my squigoth that's gonna pull my this is not painted to Golden Demon standards at all. This is just gonna be something that I'm doing for the kill rig. I need to figure out how to blend that purple in a little more. I'm not real thrilled with it. I like my green armor though with that. I've got tons of minis. I wonder if I can just. Oh no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to mess with my camera. But I've got tons of minis sitting over to my. Oh, did I screw it up? Okay, so I got a ton of minis over to my left, over here. Oh, yeah, right. I still can't see my hand. But it's just to my left. I've got a bunch of minis sitting here. Whoops, I just nailed my camera. That's good. Hi, Shiny New Paints. Yes, thank you for the shout out to Shiny New Paints. How are you today? And today's show and tell, Shiny New Paints. So there's a hint. If you have anything to post, get it in there now. Absolutely. So we can play show and tell with your latest goblin. So yeah, I'm hoping that we can actually enable. We'll encourage Shiny. We'll encourage Lotus K to start streaming. Happy Saturday to all those of you who are not at AdeptCon and are watching me. Because if you were at AdeptCon, you sure as hell wouldn't be watching me. Right now, I'm just doing a little highlighting on my black here. With a little bit of gray, just to give a little interest. Said, oddly enough, it looks like fretboards are somewhat matte, so I'm not going super shiny with this. Just giving a hint. Let's see. Why would I start streaming? No, nothing's streaming. You're literally hanging out on a stream, Lotus K. Why are you... Well, God, why are you doing this? Do you really not want people to know? Come on, that's how you... You know what? Are you... Why are you doing this? Is there some reason why? Are you... Obviously, hopefully it's just to be funny, because it is funny. But, I mean, if you're actually legit shy or anything about it and afraid you're going to get bombed in your first stream, don't worry about it. It won't happen. You're just messing. Good. Because it's like there's nothing, you know what? There's nothing to get nervous about or anything like that. I imagine there are people out there, not you necessarily. You're not shy. But imagine the people out there that would find this intimidating. I'm going to tell you, don't. It's actually really fun. And where you're not actually staring at a bunch of people. You know you have people watching, but it's not like an audience in a room. I'm getting much more nervous with that. Um, I feel like I can really be myself here. And, I won't get booed. So, yes, your name ends with K and not shy. So I'm encouraging you to do this because I think actually you would have a lot of fun with it. The challenging thing for me was whether or not I could actually make it to your stream. What do I want to do those strings? Oh god, those stupidly. They look light. Actually, I guess it depends. They look light though on most loots. So I guess I'll go with something. I will go with something light. Maybe an off-white. Maybe like a golden. Not golden, but definitely a warm off-white, not a cold off-white. And that might be good. What do you mean you have to change? Oh, no, you don't. Don't you dare. You are not shy. And then you'll want to go to Adepticon because then you'll be able to meet all of a whole bunch of other streamers there. I think the who's who of painting go to Adepticon. And it's funny, like even Reaper Minis is at Adepticon. And they don't do cons other than ReaperCon these days. But they went back there. I'm not nervous about this at all. God, I hate painting guitar strings. I don't even know how to do this. I can't even see them. I heard a ding. What'd you do? Oh, Shanur gifted a sub to Shiny Me Paint, so thank you, Shanur. Oh, there's 5 words. If you're not streaming, your brother most of you know is Lotus Chicken. Hey. Don't be like that, Shanur. I think, as I said, I think you should do it, though. Your painting is definitely good enough to do it. Yeah, I found a string. Really need to keep my brush very, very, very flat. Very, very light. Oh my god. Promise there's a few defects, I think, in this. I can try to paint them out, or I can try to maybe even sand it out. It makes so I don't have to actually paint that. He doesn't have interest, so I don't have to actually highlight the front of the board. All right. Let's do that a little more. Fuck. This is like... This is way more stressful than streaming. Too wet. Also, make sure your brush is not too wet. You're okay, Shanur. We all love you, and you know what? Usually when you pick on somebody, at least it's better. At least I know you. If you pick on somebody, it's because you like them. And I mean, I do the same thing. By the way, if I don't pick on you, don't think that it's because I don't like you. I still like you. It's just that I haven't found a thing to be, to send some snarky away. Oh my god, guitar strings suck so much. But not too moist. Ooh. Oh, you did it for bits, Baldy? Thank you. That's so sweet. What is that, Shanur? What is that emote? Oh, it's a hug. Oh my god, that's a cool emote. Look at that color. Look at that color theory in action, too. And my paints might be getting a little moist. So now I'm wiping off on a paper towel to get the moisture out so I can keep doing this. Holy shit. I'm actually really happy with this. I'm gonna say that too soon. No, stop that. No, don't do that. I only want with the side of my brush. I gotta do the top there too. Alright, I can't speak too soon. Holy shit. I think I did it. I'm not unhappy with this effort. So I gotta get the ones in the top. I'm not sure I'm quite as happy with the ones in the top. Let's see what I can do about that. I can paint it out. I could try it again. Try that again. I think that'll work. Jeez Louise. You know what? I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna leave it. Okay. Ah! That's so stressful. All right, where's my? Oh, black and brown is here. Sure, yeah, I painted the black and brown. Actually, I think I lightened. No, I lightened ruddy leather to make the, because I wanted something that was fairly light and pink. I wanted kind of a pinkish hue or a reddish hue, but because it's so light, it ends up being pinkish. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I know, you guys probably can't even really see it. If I can. I wonder if I put something a little less distracting. Damn it. Let me see. I wonder if I can focus enough. I don't know, though. My camera only does so much. That's also my it doesn't help my vision, like, is sucky. I can kind of make it out. I can't get it really any better. It's about the best. I mean, I'm happy with it. I'll get pictures. On my socials, on the Discord, I'll try to, you know. Okay, I want to take and make a slightly darker color because I want to actually go around those. Oh God, I want to go around the strings that are on the guitar. Probably should have done this first. thin some of this out. This ready leather. I'm so friggin' nervous, guys. I mean, I guess I can go back over it. If I have to. And I might just go over it if I have to. I probably will go over it again. Because I basically put that as a base coat. Now we gotta start doing the details on this loop. Oh, I missed one. No, 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 don't do that. Okay, okay. It's why important. Scooch everything over. It's such a I'm telling you, you have a 3D printer. Go buy all of the friggin' adventure cats, Shanur. You're our biggest customer. They are so good. She actually does. I do tag her on Instagram too, so if you actually find my post, you can find her on there. She is at Adepticon this weekend. Who isn't? And the thing of it is, she actually has been, she's been noticing because she does like my posts. So, I can't wait to meet her. She obviously will be a ReaperCon. She actually does, this is for her competition within the MSP. Bottom half. This is really fucking with my eyes here. By the way, 1,000 pardons if I know I'm popping off stream. But this is really difficult. Alright, I'm gonna go over this with the... I'm gonna go back over this with my color. Now now that I know I can, I have a little more confidence in this whole ability to pull this off. Hey, Smart Goblin, what's up? This is just the most absolutely nerve-wracking thing I have done in a long time. Okay. I don't want the bottom of this to be a string, so I'm going to grab the gray I highlighted. You know what? I'm going to start with black. I'm going to take this out. Take a little of the gray. Maybe I don't even want to do it. Maybe I'll just leave it black. There's enough. Here goes the adjustment phase, but honestly, I'm super happy with this. Apparently, they had thought the competition piece had been thrown out by Hotel. Whoa, wait, I missed the story. Prepping for Rising Phoenix. That's the next one. There will be a mini competition there, by the way, Smart Goblin. Hint, 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 hint. You should enter. I need more people to enter. It was pretty good for a first year last year. Apparently, they had thought the competition was thrown out by housekeeping, but the friend had put the hotel room's closet. Oh my god. I missed the thing. Oh, for argument. Well, he found it though, right? That would be... I would die. I would absolutely die if I had a competition piece get lost. Friends and family of mini painters, do not touch the minis. Do not put them in a closet. Do not hide them away. Let us take care of it. Because, oh my lord, that might be... I'd die. I would friggin' die if I thought Peace of Mind got lost. The important thing is, did they find it in time to enter it? I mean, I imagine. That'd be absolute friggin' nightmare. I have to actually... I was going to have to probably go over this. Well, I do want to highlight it too, but this actually come out okay. Yeah, maybe do want a gray. Shiny new paints, don't leave me in suspense! Did, I wonder if it was it. I know obviously you must have found it. Our question is, did you find it in time? That's what I want to know. Did he find that thing in time? to enter it. Oh, it was found, but was it found in time for him to enter it in the competition? Can you imagine? I would just said I would be so mad. It's bad enough that if you bring minis, try to bring minis into. I'm just looking, by the way. So if you bring minis into on a plane, they will search them. That is a given. So make sure. Oh, that's good. It's too dark. We have lights. That's about. It's 2. All right, so it is that time. All right. Almost there. I'm gonna stop in a moment so we can play it. We'll do show and tell. But finish all the silly little ridiculous fiddly bits. Back to where I was at the beginning, which is playing with this little piece here. I'd like to be done with it. I have to probably finish painting. I'd probably like to add some highlights onto this. The guitar itself. I like the shadows I got. I think I need some highlights. I definitely want to be done with those strings. The only strings I've ever been happy with before this, and I think I'm happy with this. Oh, damn it. I'm going to screw it up. I'll just leave it. There's one little rinky dink thing I see here. Alright, I think that'll be good. I'm just going to leave it. So today I added a little bit more blue into this. I had some peacock green, which has got some blue. I wasn't thrilled with the color with the... I think it matches a little better. And then I spent most of the rest of the time working on the loop. Still more work to be done. But I think I'm pretty happy with them. Meow meow. Oh, why is that, Cyrus? Why is it Mr. the Templar? I like that. Oh, okay. Let's turn... Oh, it's still on... Alright, you know what? I'm leaving it. I'm leaving it. I'm totally leaving this as the first thing I share. So the first thing I can share is that Lotus K may be streaming. Look at that setup. Oh, I like the fact you like your microphone is off the desk. Mine is actually, it's on my desk. It's not far because that's why it picks up pretty well. I have a Yeti Blue. I love that thing. Also, her Monument Hobbies game is on point. Alright, so now that I did that, time to rearrange my screen so I can actually see chat. I don't want to put this all the way at the top because then it will... Okay. Can't even see where the bottom... Alright, anyways. That's what we start with. Because it was there. Alright. No 3D printing, guys? Wait, did I? I don't think so. Because, yeah, Cyrus started on... I think it was Ryoko. From... I failed because I have friggin'... I know this anime. I've watched this anime. Who's pinging me? Oh yeah, pinging me. It's starting right after stream. Okay. Alright. So. Come on, all. You 3D printers, post some stuff. I actually posted stuff I have, which was the Adventure Cats and a bunch of stuff I printed. So I posted that, but I haven't printed anything else. What was the date of my last stream? It was 22nd? Okay. You know what? There's something I'm gonna throw. Is it the 22nd? I see a lot of 24th. Maybe that's right. Hey, wow, and it actually showed up in my thing. Wow, they're now using the Ukraine as a scam location. I have $1 bazillion I need to share. Let's see. I'm gonna post something actually in here because it's too funny to share. I'm gonna put it under inspiration. Pictures and ideas for inspiration. Because I saw this morning. Okay. I'm gonna do this, and I know it's not from our thing, but Alright, so this is one of the battle boards at Ep10. Cat's like afraid. I want to make sure it's a jet. I want to do this. I was like, oh my god, for orcs, I want to do this. This is amazing. Right, well, I gave this guy a follow because I just friggin' love this so much. For orcs, this is just perfect. Stick him in a thing that looks kind of like a stompa. That is the best way, honest to God. I was thinking I was going to make it just a big junkyard. I did like a diorama type battle board where I did a junkyard. But I basically want to put it on something that's a little more durable. But that's just, I saw this, I'm like, this is stunning. So yeah, the bad moons. It's all bad moons. So they painted it all in yellow. Let's just break down at your brains. They did this all in yellow. All the figures, everything from the bad moon. This is just amazing. So I had to wanted to show and tell that. Alright, so alright, let's go back to work in progress. So, and I didn't even look at the date. I was looking at the date of my last stream. And I think it was the 22nd, I said? Yeah, because it's 29th, so 22nd. So there have been things, to be warned, you will probably see duplicates and things like that. That as they get finished, they'll end up, or they'll post more than one. Okay, we saw that stuff. Okay, so Building Sunday, Necromunda Doors, and Blacktail Ice. Wait, Baldy, you're not doing the challenge piece in your stream? He's doing the Blacktail Lighthouse. This is something on my to-do list, by the way, is that lighthouse. And look, it's got the murder walrus, because everyone needs a murder walrus. I cannot wait to do this. I'm not sure when I'm gonna do this, but I can't wait to do it. Murder walrus. Undead Lightkeeper. Alright, so Night Whisper, who's on the road again. Wait, that was a great puzzle? Like, trying to put that lighthouse together as a puzzle. I mean, that makes sense. They usually, Reaper makes it so that at least it's like a puzzle. You have to look at the parts that go, the male parts, I guess you could say. You have to find the female versions that fit them. Oh, she's cool. So after this, he's supposed to work on his bar hammer piece. So I think she is done. She's a cool mini. So yeah, that's a pain in the ass. Chaos Mania has 12 sessions. Details will go now. This is really coming out good. I would say half of these will probably be in the finished work. That's such a great... I love the light blue over that. I guess I'll go with red. That's really cool. Let's see. So, Cyrus is doing Celestine, which is an awesome, awesome model. Saint Celestine. That is a really cool model. Let's see, it has a lot of small parts, only fit one place. Just have to right hole for the right thingy. You have to find the right hole for the right thingy. Yep. That's, yeah, Reaper at least made it that way. Otherwise, it'd be even more of a nightmare to actually put together. I love Saint Celestine. It's a great model. And this is Kaz and Pedronowal, so why not now? Of course. I see where you're going with these. Uh-huh. I love I like the colors. Actually, the skin tones are nice. They are very, very good drow skin tones. Good job, Kaz. I can't wait to see them done. They are in their... Other than the skin tones, they're kind of in their ugly stage, as all minis are, before we really refine them. And then their main project, Rakshasa, didn't give myself a lot of time to complete. 2 weeks. Ouch. Every year I choose A male and female character of small Dora for my nieces and her husband's wedding anniversary. Oh my god, that's so cool. I should forget what the time date it is currently. Shiny Mew Paints? What have we got? We got another goblin. Shiny Paints is the Queen of Goblins. I like that one. I love this goblin. With the big gun. I do like that. That's a great sculpt. So here's the Rakshasa. I mean, is it though? Because the hands aren't backwards. The feet aren't backwards. I kid you. This is awesome though. That's a cool sculpt. Kitty's good claws. I keep going because I think there's some more done on that flying carpet. Okay, yes, I laughed at this. I started the laughing modes. I mean, this is hilarious. This isn't totally wrong. Just squishing on something. More cats! It is! The Rakshasas are more cats! That's just not right, Cyrus. I love it. Oh yeah, like, Vegas Road, karate like walk street. Walk on right hand, safe. Walk on left side, safe. Walk in middle, squish like grape. And then more progress on Shiny Repeat. Oh, there we go. Now it's starting to take some shape. Always really do a great job with the colors. Love the colors. That orange and green. Orange and green go really nice together. That's it. Maybe I need some orange in my bard here. Maybe make his shirt even a little more orange. Go a little keep. Although I do like my green a little better now. It was a little too yellow. Okay, so working 50 half done. All right, this is what I saw. I caught eye. My eye caught was this flying carpet. Oh, looks so good. Now we could get rid. Now this is like really good for if you're going for like super high display level. I would take all of those details and do a lot more shading and highlighting on them all. But I think it really stands out. I think it's really pretty. It's really, really, it really is eye-popping. That's so nice. Gave you so many extra parts. I know, that's a fun part of having extra parts. Yeah, it's really, the Rakshasa is really starting to take form. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Oh, it's coming out. Tasmania does terrific work. Whoops. There's the lady. Wow, she looks like a mob boss. Or yeah, a mob boss. I'll go with that. Sitting there. All I could think of is like Jabba the Hutt. A much sexier feline version of Jabba the Hutt. Who's just sitting there like a boss. I assume she's on the flying carpet. In her thong, looking like a badass. And this just came in today. Nice! Very good. Even better. You've definitely made some serious progress on it. I love the goblins. Let's see. More Necromunda doors and scenery from Baldy. Those are all doors, huh? I see lots of hatches. Nice use of sprues. Oh, you're actually using sprues in your door. That's clever. Okay, so, and then last but not least, Shinur. A shiny version of the Tin Man from his Wizard of Oz set. So great to see you painting, Shinur. It's great to see everybody painting. Lotus K, when are you gonna post something? I didn't see anything in there from you. Alright, now here's the finished versions. I remember that. Okay, so Seeker of Lost from RN Studios. Very nice. Reminds me, was she Thor? She's got like... Oh, maybe it's an arrow of thunderbolts or something like that. Or lightning. These are really cool models. The Art Studio ones are great. Nice job on the feathers. Ah! That absolutely catches my eye. I love those feathers. The whole thing is great, but I love those feathers. And then here's the finished Elf Sorceress from Moonlight Minis. Moonlight Minis, who has so many good things on there. Get the STLs. I said I have one here that I'm gonna do probably right. Oh, I gotta do it before ReaperCon. I'll just leave it at that. I think right now the order of things that's gonna happen is I'm gonna finish up the Cat Bard, then I'm gonna work on the Muse and French challenge piece, and then I'm going to probably. Then if it's May, I'm going to work on my Kathy Wapple. I have to figure out what I want to do because I'm thinking I might make it a diorama since it's two things. And I have an idea, but trying to figure out how to put it. Actually, I'm having a hard time putting into words to title it than I am to actually figure out what I'm going to do. But great job. I love it. Yeah, that pink and the light blue. That light blue for the top is just great. Moonlight Minis has so many good minis. I actually have another one here that I wasn't going to paint for the competition. But it's, basically it's like an assassin and it's a really awesome action pose. Alright, so yes, March for McCrag. So that's, you could do, Ultramarines this month. I had to paint 3 more Ultramarines for the end of March, being the end of March for McCrag. The Stern Guard Veteran Squad is ready to fight. Just awesome. Awesome job, as always. That's beautiful. I love the green. Love the green accent there. And like the little... I mean, I assume it's... Oh no, it is recessed. Okay. I say, because he doesn't do a lot of freehanding. Pew. I love it. He's got pew on his... Pew pew. Pew pew. Those are great. There's so many... That's right. Lotus right now has been working on other things, like preparing for streaming. There you go. Nightwisp, look at that! Nightwisp got that same many. And then Necro Joe. Oh, Necro Joe is the Necromancer palette. New to our what? I love. New, absolutely new. Please make sure you give them some love and their pieces some love. They're they're really good. And I hope to visit their stream at some point. We had a lovely chat about Reaper too. They're big into Reaper. That's cool though. I love this. I love that stack grass. It's like very desaturated. It's cool. Remember, life gets you down like that, but you have a friend in Flumps. Oh my god, he paints in Flumps. This is Rathbor again. I love Flumps. But it was really sad. Okay, I finally rejoined the party on our Saturday game. But one of the things I missed out is they went and rescued Flumps. But he did a great job on these. I love the fact he got the eyes, the two little eyes up in the eye stalks. Oh my lord. Like he actually got the little highlights and everything else in them. They look amazing. And the bases, the clear parts of the bases are actually fairly clean. Alright, so and then from Nightwisp, okay, so here's the version of Zoe the Dwarf Pit Fighter for Massive Darkness. And yes, he'll start his Barhammer one. One thing I noticed, he makes very unconventional skin tones work really well. She's almost yellow. She's almost practically yellow. But it totally works on her. And I think it's because of the other colors he uses. Yeah, she's yellow, kind of green. She'll probably say, I didn't use any yellow or green in it. But it's the way the colors are reacting. That came out really sweet. And the non-metal metallics are on fire. Absolutely lit. It is a really good color. He's, considering that Night Whisperer is colorblind, he is phenomenal at color schemes. This Kuchux likes scritches. He's the biggest fruit boy. Aw, wouldn't you want to scritch him? Once again, another really strong entry from Rathmore. Now, I said he actually doesn't, if you look, his stuff is not really smooth, but I think it just still works really well. Perfect. Like, freaking perfect tabletop. What I love is like, how much, like, this pops. He's got the super dark in there for the shadows. And it's not really blended, but it pops, and that's more important. And it's so small that you really can't blend it. Big pew pew. He does a lot of really good painting. Oh, don't mind me. It's that time of the day. Yeah, I'm gonna give him scritches right on his face. Right here in the news. It looks great. And of course he painted purple. So best! Alright, so Smart Goblin today. Was that today? That was yesterday. So today, he did Finished Maggots and the Gator Unicorn Hunter. Oh, creepy maggots. I wonder if he used any... Maggot White is one of those colors that Reaper I don't believe makes anymore, but I haven't. But if I ever paint maggots, I'm going to use it on there. Those came out nice. That's what I'm saying, Smart Goblin. You should enter our painting contest. Oh my god. That's a delight. I love it. He is so funny. It said it's an albino alligator. I still say you should have put a horn on his head. He's a wannabe unicorn. I love it. That's a great concept. A friggin' unicorn hunter. I want to enter a mini Rising Phoenix contest, but where's the info? Oh, probably should put some out there. Well, I'll hit up Scott and I'll get him to do that. Just bring it. I'll figure out what category to put it in. I think it's probably like small minis, probably small, large diorama unit. The typical categories. Just bring it. You enter it right there. There's no entering it outside. You can bring it. I think if we have monsters, I said, I'll have to look and see what we did for categories last year. But I'm pretty sure there is one for that. We had a really good turnout considering it was the first year. I gotta tell Scott he needs to actually start hyping that. Since we're like a month out. Like that, delicious maggots. I got so I'm really sad. Nothing here. Nobody's granted. Wait, you could put the maggots in the challenge one because they are green. They would work for the March challenge. They are definitely green. Let me remind you, I have a little painting prompt challenge. So every month, if you're on my Discord, I have the monthly challenge, and here's all the prompts. So this much is the Music Friends challenge, although that will get done late this year because I started so late. You can still throw it in there, but I have a Music Friends challenge thread on here too. The Ides of March, so stabby things, I guess. Wealth and green. So green is probably the easiest thing. March was a hard one. If you have suggestions for prompt things you'd like, let me know. I think there was something... Gel Tip had an idea of you find something to represent yourself in a mini. It doesn't have to be you literally, just something that you really identify with, and you paint that. was like, that might be really cool. So, May is mermaid, under the sea. Oh, I need to paint a mermaid. Music and purple. Next month is spring anthropomorphic animals because the Easter Bunny, flowers and pastels. I have a wide variety of colors, pastels. So, what time is it? Oh, it's time. All right. So, close this. Shut this. I'm assuming Baldy. Baldy, oh, you have started streaming. Okay. The maggots are maggot white. It's just, you know what? I'm really disappointed. There's a couple of colors I'm really disappointed that Reaver got rid of. And maggot white was one of them. Peacock green is another. I think those are absolutely terrific colors. No, don't. Well, then stop posting. We're going to go to Baldy anyways in a moment. So, wow, guys, I'm so appreciative of all you being here. So, here's where I got done. All right, here's my show and tell. Said I showed him a little earlier, but I've been working on this guy for the Barhammer competition. I'm working on off stream so I could put some time into it. I've got a bit done. I have a lot of metal metallics to do. I'm gonna go over some stuff with dark colors I've noticed that are missing. Probably here with another coat of that gray. I missed right there. I also think I need to add some purple onto them too. So, but I'm happy with them. And then, of course, I'm working on this. And I have some stuff I'm working on at work. I'm actually doing it. My latest commission is an entire venturing party that I'm trying to get done by Rising Phoenix. I've got the first one almost finished, though. So I think I'm pretty happy with my progress today. I got those damn strings done. Let's all run over to Baldy's. I think that is it. Yeah, that should be it. Let's run to Baldy's and I'll do the usual goodbyes. The Bald GM. Should I type it in right? Yeah, as long as you're not painting while driving. There's dedication, then there's dedication. Alright, everybody, thank you so much for being here. This was a really fun stream. It always is. I've made good progress on my Cat Bride. I should have it done shortly. I'll be back on Monday. There shouldn't be any games that I have to worry about competing with this Monday, but I'll be back on Monday at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Daylight Time and Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Continue to work on this, and then I'll be shifting gears into something new. I'll be shifting gears in the Music and French Challenge piece. I will also be on YouTube tomorrow night on Murder Hobo Inc. As far as I know, we're still on playing the Corsairs of the Azure Atoll, and so that's Murder Hobo Inc. on YouTube. All the episodes are up if you want to catch up to what's going on in the story, and it is a story. It is a very heavy RP story-driven campaign where we basically fuck around and do what we want. And I think that's it for streams. To my friends at Adepticon, if you come back and watch this later, I hope you are having and had a great time. Good luck on all of your contest entries, and check out the action. You can Warhammer's running streams where they run the they're running the tournaments, and you can catch some more action with YGM monologuing with the Paint Pass. Have a great week and happy painting.
There it is.